This is Brian with Turpicanic. Today I want to talk to you about the timing, getting the timing right on doing a lawn renovation in the fall. I've worked on a bunch of different lawns in a bunch of different climates, and this is the shortest, sweetest explanation that I can give you in terms of advice on getting the timing right, because most people have good intentions. Most people try to renovate their lawn in the fall, and only a minority of those people really have true success. I could go into lots and lots of different subtopics here, but the most important thing that you got to understand is fall renovation in the lawn does not start in fall. It starts near the end of summer. Many places around the country, I would contend most places around the country, should be starting their fall renovation season in the month of August. One of the most popular videos that I've ever made on this channel was a fall renovation that I started in early August. I'll link to it down in the description below, but there wasn't anything special about that project. I just did it at the right time of year. Now, when we start talking about lawn renovation, we get to be talking about many different things. Overseeding an existing cool season lawn is one of the more common ones. Lawn leveling, so leveling out the ruts and bumps and humps and dips that you have in your lawn. That also happens in the fall. I've been a long-time advocate for aerating a lawn towards the end of summer, and then after aeration, we top dress with things that build up the soil. You can go into a high fertilization kick in the fall to thicken out an existing lawn. It could be a lawn that spreads laterally on its own, or it could be bunch-type grasses that can tiller out and fill in gaps. If you want to fully kill off an area of your lawn, put in a garden bed, or maybe change grass seed to another, this is another good time of the year to get that done. But in almost all cases, in almost all locations, you have to start this process in the month of August, because it takes time for grasses and weeds to die. It takes time for grass seed to germinate. You need to get fertilizer down when grass is still in high growth mode, when there's plenty of sun in the sky, and we're a good long ways away from the first frosts of the season. One of the biggest mistakes most people make in doing a fall renovation is that they wait till somewhere around October 1st, and they think, hey, fall started, like 2 weeks ago? But when you do that, you've already gotten to the shortest days of the year, and we're already pushing into near frost conditions for many parts of the country. If you do live south and grow warm season grass, then a lot of those grass types, although you're not pushing into freezing temperatures, you are pushing into sub 50 degree overnight temperatures, which is cooling off your soil to the point where warm season grasses don't want to grow vigorously anymore. Most warm season grasses need full sun. And although you might have full sun in the month of October, the days are short. You don't have sun for as long during the day as you had during the summer. There certainly are ways to renovate your lawn in a variety of ways deeper into the fall. But across the board, nearly every single thing that you could do to improve your lawn will be better accomplished in the month of August and prior to the start of proper fall. What you see behind me is my own yard. This is predominantly a Bermuda lawn. I have a handful of straggling unwanted grasses in this lawn, and for me, my renovation for this lawn over the next couple months is not going to be significant. I'm going to be attempting to kill out kikuyu so that I have a 100% Bermuda lawn. But I also have a lawn space over there, on the other side of my driveway, that is probably 90-95% Kentucky bluegrass. That's a cool season variety. And over there, I have Bermuda invading that lawn space. So my renovation over there is to get rid of the Bermuda grass out of the Kentucky bluegrass. Not only that, but over there, I've got a new lawn space. I wouldn't quite call it a lawn space, but it's going to be a grass space. I'm going to be putting in a brand new patch of fine fescue because it's a heavily shaded environment, and it's going to be a walkway that goes from our porch out to the street. In my backyard, I've got a heavy shaded environment, especially during the fall, winter, and spring. That area is going to get a significant heavy overseed of turf-type tall fescue. All 4 of these renovations that I'm going to be doing this year are all happening in the month of August. Now, throughout this video, you've seen me cutting my grass. That's normal stuff. You have to be doing this day in and day out, especially with Bermuda grass that's cut low. I value a really nice looking yard, but it is not the most important thing. Ultimately, I'm not going to have Bermuda grass in my front yard at all. I'll probably end up doing a major renovation on this front yard in subsequent years, perhaps next year. In the meantime, I got to keep this looking its very best, because that's what I care about. I care about having a good lawn my kids can play in, and I'm pretty sure that an awful lot of you guys share the same values. If you are planning on putting grass seed down at some point during the fall, doing your own fall renovation, I do have a major newsletter going out. It's an email that's getting sent out to everyone on the list. It's about the major issues, the major pitfalls, the most important things that you need to know about overseeding a lawn in the fall. I've sent a version of this newsletter out in past years and gotten a lot of good feedback on it. This year's newsletter will be more comprehensive. If you're not on the list, go into the description, click the link, and sign up for it. In the meantime, I do hope that you err on the side of early versus late in terms of your own lawn renovations this fall. It makes an enormous difference getting the timing right.